And hello and welcome to Live on SanAngeloLive.com. I'm Joe Hyde. On today's show, we catch up with the YMCA to talk to them about their new summer programs. We also have an inside scoop on what's really going down at that McDonald's on Southwest. It was completely knocked down yesterday. But first, the Texas Department of Public Safety on Monday night discovered a semi-truck in the San Antonio area over there by Lackland Air Force Base that held, or once held, 50 bodies of illegal migrants attempting to gain access into the United States. Some of the bodies had fallen out of the truck along the path of the 18-wheeler. That's when a city employee found the truck after hearing cries coming inside. Those people that were still left inside, they're crying. Once the refrigerator semi-trailer was opened, 46 dead migrants were found. 4 were taken to the hospital along with another 16, but 4 of them eventually died from their injuries. Authorities believe this was a human smuggling attempt that had gone very, very wrong. 3 individuals are currently in custody. After the news broke, social media blew up with people blaming the Biden administration for its open border policies. In fact, Governor Greg Abbott tweeted today, those deaths are on Biden. They are the result of his deadly open borders policies, he tweeted. They show the deadly consequences of his refusal to enforce the law. Florida Senator Marco Rubio agreed by tweeting the horrifying discovery of 46 dead human beings being inside a 18-wheeler is a heartbreaking reminder that there is nothing compassionate about Biden's open border policies. That encourages human trafficking. Even the Pope had something to say. Although the Supreme Pontiff didn't blame Biden, he did say that he was sorrowfully heard about the tragedy of the migrants in Texas. He said, "Let us pray together for those brothers and sisters who died during their hope of a better life." Also, our Congressman August Pfluger blamed the tragedy on Biden. He added prayerfully at the end, "What a horrible way to die." South of us in Congressional District 23, Congressman Tony Gonzalez shared similar thoughts. See the story on our leader's reaction to the politics. It's in the politics section on SanAngeloLive.com. Better yet, how do you feel about the tragedy? Feel free to tell us what you think in the comments below. We hope some of you will comment. Hardly anyone ever comments on this show, but a lot of you watch it. In local news, a Grape Creek man has been sentenced for several crimes, including stealing from a local funeral home. Lonnie Ray Wooten was sentenced to 7 years in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice after taking a plea deal. Wooten pleaded guilty to the possession of a controlled substance, manufacture and delivery of a controlled substance, and theft of property. Wooten was one of the men arrested last year when the Tom Green County Sheriff's Office located a large number of stolen cars in Grape Creek, and he had been arrested a number of times before for theft of services and drug possession. Other charges, including criminal mischief, theft of services, and theft of property, were dropped in the plea deal. People traveling down Southwest Boulevard today and this afternoon saw that the McDonald's was being demolished, of all things. I mean, it was torn down. In the April building permits and inspections, the location was identified for a $750,000 remodeling project. And May 27th was slated to be the last day of operations of the location while the remodel was going on. Anyway, San Angelo area franchisee Eric Wilson said the building was intended to be completely torn down, and an all-new and bigger and better McDonald's building will soon replace it. First, the parking lot was torn up, and then yesterday, the building was completely demolished by heavy equipment. McDonald's has 3 locations in San Angelo, or will have 3 locations in San Angelo. The Southwest location after the rebuild, their North Bryant location on the Houston Heart, and a brand new McDonald's is rumored to be planned and will be located in the 1800 block of South Bryant. And finally, a young man has lost his goat, and he needs your help to find it. The goat on the screen here is named, wait for it, you ready? The goat's name is Kevin Goats. That's right, Kevin Goats. Young Kevin went missing over the weekend in North San Angelo, and his 19-year-old owner says he was last seen near the Stripes on North Chadbourn. If you've seen the goat the goat named Kevin Goats, shoot us a message and we will get back to you and get you in contact with the owner. We can only pray that this goat is not turned into cabrito before he's found. And another break. After the break, Angel Flores with the San Angelo YMCA joins us to show some breaking news. She's going to tell us some breaking news about a new YMCA preschool that is opening in the fall. We'll be right back.
Hey, if you've driven anywhere in the world the past couple of years, you've noticed a lot of empty lots at dealerships. As a volume big city store in a small town, we've fared better than most. But we can still use some vehicles. If you have an extra car or truck you'd sell, come by and let us give you a bid to buy it. You might be surprised. At Jim Bass, we buy cars and trucks. Houston Hart and Arden Road or 24/7 at bassnuts.com.
Power, durability, comfort. This season you could have it all with a bad boy in your garage.
Every bad boy is built from scratch in the heart of America. Built to outlast the lifetime. Bad boys are fully welded with heavy gauge steel construction, engineered for all-day comfort, powered by high horsepower engines, and deliver the perfect cut. This season is the season for a bad boy.
Mow with an attitude.
Come get your bad boy mower at Henderson Tractor and Implement on Christoval Road.
Welcome back to the program. We are here with the Chief Executive Director from the YMCA, Angel Flores. How are you doing today?
I'm great.
Well, let's get right into it. Everyone kind of knows what the YMCA. I mean, YMCA.
I hope so. Yeah, that's what
everything.
we're famous for.
But tell me what is something about the San Angelo YMCA that kind of sets y'all apart, makes y'all unique?
Well, for me, it's the youth,
Mm-hmm.
the Y in YMCA. When I came into this position, I thought, man, how can we make an impact in the San Angelo community? And what's near and dear to me are our kids and what they're capable of. And so the ability that we have to make an impact and reach out to them, all of them, regardless of their status, if they can afford it or if they cannot, being able to offer our services to them is huge.
So, speaking of services, tell me some of the services that y'all got going on, not just right now, but maybe year long. What are you guys going right now?
So right now, summer. And so we decided going into summer, everything would be about giving the kids a place to be, whether they're members or whether they're actually participating in a program that you could pay for. So what we did is we decided all outside entities, whether they wanted to practice in our facility, that we weren't going to allow it over the summertime. Because there's a huge need for it. But what it does is it boggles down our schedules, and our kids have nowhere to be. So we've got a bunch of open court nights, whether it's basketball, volleyball, pickleball, where the kids, members and non-members alike, can come in and spend time at the Y, indoors, cool, and for relatively cheap, no cost at all.
It's summertime. Do y'all guys have a swimming pool?
Yeah, of course.
What's y'all's swimming pool kind of like? Y'all got kind of any special activities with that, or
yes.
what's going? Everyone loves swimming during the
Everybody
summer,
loves swimming, and it's indoors, which is great. We do have swimming lessons that are offered morning and evenings, all levels. But on top of that, we added some things to the pool too. So we bought a really cool a basketball hoop for the pool, and a volleyball net.
Okay.
And so families, they've been coming and they've been engaging with each other during open times. And then, of course, we've got the adults, too. We can't leave them out. Who enjoys lap time in our pool. We've got a good number of people who come and just like to swim laps.
Hey, that's honestly one of the best workouts you can do. So
and that's why I don't do it. It's so hard.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, tread water for about 10 minutes. You'll be wanting to get out. I promise.
More like 10 seconds.
Yeah. It's no swimming at that point. Like having fun in the pool. You're not playing sharks and minnows anymore. But just some more summer stuff that y'all got going. Maybe not really summer, but you're gonna have to get registered for the summer. What y'all got coming up this fall?
Yeah, so we're transitioning into preparations for the fall. So just yesterday, we opened up registration for the after-school program. That's held on site at every elementary location at SAISD.
Cool.
And so just childcare after school.
What do they do in that? What do they do in those? Is it like any activities or just kind of hanging out? What do you do?
They're there for 2 to 3 hours. So they get to open up with some homework time if needed. If not, you've got your basic activities from crafts. You've got outdoor games. You've got STEM activities. It just varies by the day.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Always stay one step ahead. Speaking of schools, the biggest news probably from the Y, if you haven't known, drive down College Hills right before you hit Millbrook. You'll see this giant construction site that's been up there for I don't know how many months, but looks like it's wrapping up. Y'all's new preschool. Just give me a little wrap on it.
It is. It's beautiful. We just met and went out there today, and so the fence has gone up, and it's actually looking like it's going to be something really nice. We're hoping to have all construction done by the beginning of September so that we can get in there and transition our preschoolers over to that building. And so we do have a preschool program now.
Yeah, where is that at now?
So it's housed at the Y.
Okay.
And so it's small. We only have 30 kids. We only have
Okay.
the space for 30 kids.
Right.
And so that's why we came up with this capital project. So what we'll do is we'll increase our enrollment to about 96 kids.
Okay, so you triple the kids.
Yep.
Right off the bat.
Triple the amount of kids that we get to make an impact in their lives.
Have y'all felt that y'all needed to do that? Like, has there been like a competitive market to kind of squeeze your kid in there, or?
Yes, and this has been something we've wanted to do for a long time. Since we opened up the building, or I'm sorry, the preschool program, which was about 11 years ago. No, I'll take that back. It was about 8. We've had a full waiting list from the beginning, and so we knew at that moment that we needed to do something, and so we'd been working towards that.
Yeah.
But actually, our waiting list is there again.
And it's a good location because you can not only get from one side, you can go around Millbrook, and y'all have also gotten where that old car wash used to be.
Yeah.
And you can actually sneak in that back way too.
Yes, that's actually we've got plans for that one day too.
Oh, okay, maybe some little breaking news. Yeah, definitely.
But no, one thing at a time, and so the
Yeah.
need to expand services for childcare, which is never going to go anywhere, and then one that everyone can access again, regardless if you, are lower socioeconomic or can afford it full price, and so
Just a spot for everyone.
For everyone.
Yeah.
And we are so excited. Waldrop Construction's actually who's been leading that project, and they've been phenomenal. And them and KFW Architects, and without them, I'm not sure that
how it all would have sped up.
Yeah.
Because that building was originally something else.
Oh gosh, before that, I think it was a church, and it was a Maurice's clothing store. It's been quite a few things.
How hard was the transition on the inside? Was it completely regutted, or were y'all able to keep some rooms certain ways, or is it full regut?
Yeah, we went in and it was just a blank slate.
Cool. And so now is it more of like individual like classrooms, you would say?
Yeah, there's 8 classrooms, and then you've got your cafeteria and some offices and workrooms and things.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
well,
it's beautiful.
A lot of the hot news right now, and I'll use this as a transition, but unfortunately, we're having to talk about school security more and more and more every day. Have y'all kind of put that in y'all's mindset whenever y'all were getting this thing or moving forward with it?
Absolutely, because it's coming from a person who has a 3-year-old girl who's in our preschool program, and so the thought of a mom comes to the forefront, and what would be important to me as a parent, and so that is absolutely, we have thought about all of that. And then, of course, the training will come into that. So when we decide to open to that, when we decide to open up the facility, we won't open it up at 100% capacity because we want to be able to train in quality over quantity. So we'll open it up smaller so that we can get all of that done before we bring an influx of kids in there.
Okay. And with the school safety thing, you were telling me kind of about how the Y is going to give back to some of those kids' families that were impacted by the Uvalde shooting. Talk about that. It's a fundraiser. It's an event. Kind of tell me what y'all's plans are kind of for that situation.
Yeah. So my group fitness department, my health and wellness department, periodically will throw a fundraiser that is all about just health and wellness. And so they thought, it's time to do one again, and that's who we want to benefit. So July 15th, we'll have it's kind of like a Group X showcase. You can come in and give a donation or not. And it's about 2.5 hours worth of exercise, a little bit of all of the classes that we offer.
Okay.
Maybe glow lights, things like that, just kind of a party.
Okay, yeah, so it's a way to kind of get people in the door at the Y who haven't kind of been in there before, but at the same time, be able to kind of help out and benefit other people.
Yeah, and it's fun. They're getting something out of it at the same time. We've had so many of them, and it's a great atmosphere. The environment is so pumped and so high, and it's something that I think we need. It's easy to forget, right? The weeks have passed, and it's easy for us to forget about what they are going through.
But they're still dealing with it.
They're still dealing with it. Yeah. And so we want to just kind of add to that and let them know we still remember them.
All right. Well, was there anything that I may have forgotten, anything that I may have left off, or if you just have something that you want to just share out to the people of San Angelo before we wrap it up?
Yeah, so there's so much more that we're registering for, getting ready for the fall, and it's so hard to talk about all of it. But our website, which is ymcasanangelo.org, and then of course our Facebook, Instagram, we'll have all of that information.
Cool.
So youth volleyball and youth tackle football, all of that is registering now.
Awesome. And if you don't know, just go down there because it's right there downtown. Huge
Yeah.
building. You can't miss it. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. We really enjoyed it. Anytime that you guys have anything you need to come and share, just I'm one call away and we can get you in here.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, perfect.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys. We'll be right back after this quick message.
Power, durability, comfort. This season, you could have it all with a bad boy in your garage.
Every bad boy is built from scratch in the heart of America. Built to outlast the lifetime. Bad boys are fully welded with heavy gauge steel construction, engineered for all-day comfort, powered by high horsepower engines, and deliver the perfect cut. This season is the season for a bad boy.
Mow with an attitude.
Come get your bad boy mower at Henderson Tractor and Implement on Christoval Road.
Hey guys, we need used cars, so bring it to me and I'll give you some money.
Just bring it in, and we'll give you lots of money.
Bring your used car and let us give you money.
We need your cars and trucks.
We need your used cars. We need your used cars and trucks, people.
Bring it in. If you have an extra car or truck you'd sell, come by and let us give you a bid to buy it. You might be surprised. At Jim Bass, we buy cars and trucks. Houston, Hart, and Arden Road, or 24/7 at bassnuts.com.
Well, welcome back. Just a quick reminder, you have to like us on Facebook, hit that bell on YouTube, and of course, catch up Monday through Friday at 4 o'clock for this daily live news program streamed live on sanangelolive.com because you know you're digging this new live stream. Fireworks this weekend are on. So when you start hearing about there's not going to be any fireworks, that means personal fireworks. But there is a fireworks show planned at the River Stage on July 3rd. That's a Sunday. San Angelo Live is hosting the Star Spangled Banner concert and fireworks display. It's going to be at the River Stage. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors like Shelburne Financial Services, Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, La Esperanza Clinics, Shannon, TXP Energy Services, Sendero Drilling, Dynasty Wireline, and so many more for making this huge, and I mean absolutely huge, fireworks display possible. It's going to be bigger than last year, bigger than the year before, way bigger than the year before. I mean, this thing is, I can't tell you how many cakes. We're actually going to close Oak Street Bridge and Celebration Bridge. We're going to have 2 launch pads for this gigantic fireworks display. Prior to the fireworks, on the River Stage will be a concert. Local favorite Alma Mariachi Mexicano performs, and then the fireworks will feature the 1812 Overture performed by the San Angelo Community Band. And it's going to be accompanied by a dozen cannons from Fort Concho that are going to be placed strategically across the river from the River Stage. After the fireworks, the party begins with the music of Chicago. You know the band Chicago, that 10-piece band with a horn section? Does anyone really know what time it is? The music of Chicago will be performed by Chicago Tribute Authority. I know this is Sunday night, but no one is working on Monday, so you need to get there. Besides, the concert will be just like it was Saturday in the park. Lots of puns in that spiel, but I was just trying to make you smile. We end the show today with an inspirational story from the San Angelo Police Department. San Angelo Police Officer Sergeant John Chapa suffered from a bad case of COVID-19. During his infection, he was hospitalized and he had a seizure. As a result, he lost the feeling in most of his body. Now Chapa is out and not only recovering, but thriving. In the video you're about to see, Chapa shares his journey from hospital bed to the police games 5K. Enjoy, and thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
I came down with COVID, and as a result of the COVID, I had a stroke.
The stroke left him unable to feel the left side of his body. Soon after, he was transferred from Shannon Health to Shannon Rehabilitation Hospital for a long recovery.
I'm going to start and finish the 5K race for the Texas Police Games.
Okay, guys. On your mark. Get set. Go.
I'm not gonna quit. It's just I know where I was. I have all those memories of what I could do and what I want to do, what I was doing, and I want to be able to get back there. And I'm not gonna get that sitting at home. So I need to go out and work for it.
I'm not going to settle for where I'm at today. I just have to keep progressing. I'm going to keep getting better. Keep getting better. We'll see what happens next.
Just very grateful to be at this point. Looking back to when I first got sick, I never thought I would be here again. Just thankful to God for my health, for family and friends, as you can see, you guys as well. Thankful for all the support.
Ask Brock and he'll tell you, the only thing that's as fun and fulfilling as riding one 1,500-pound bull is riding 37 horses. Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
Come get your Bad Boy mower at Henderson Tractor and Implement on Christoval Road.